Hello everyone, Jeff here for Respawn Studios, back with another The Vanishing of Ethan Carter trophy guide. As you could see by the length of this video, this is our next big murder mystery. We are at a church. When you come across the very long bridge after the astronaut part, there are two homes. The home directly in front of you as you cross the bridge is where you get the home trophy, which I made the guide for. Behind that building is a path. If you take the path to the end, it ends up at this church. If you walk past that church, come down the stairs, you could inspect this lantern on a rock, and this will get us started. Alright, so for the oil lamp, we're going to look toward the steeple tower of the church. Alright, so that made me think it's up in the tower, because where I had to look, like in the middle. So I was as I run inside here, I'm trying to go up the stairs, but then I realized the stairs are broken. So the lamp is actually on the ground. I was able to notice that there is the inspect text back on the ground as I'm trying to go up here. The graphics are really good in this game, and the other indie game I got yesterday. Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. It's amazing. I love it. Okay, so here we go. We're taking the lamp back to that rock. This is a pretty self-contained one. We don't have to go too far for anything. Alright, now we're going to move along. There's going to be some blood over here on the opposite side of the path in this cemetery. I think this is going to end up in question marks because the point is all darkened out, and when you go down there, yeah, it's like pitch black, so we have to find a way to get a light on. Down on this mausoleum. I'm trying to find where the text is. There we go. As you see, we can't see anything yet. So let's head down there, see what's going on. Oh, yeah, I tried to grab the oil lamp. I'm like, oh, that's why we had to get it. We can bring the lamp in and see, but nope. Alright, so there's a lever, but I don't think it would be that simple, so I'm first going to inspect here. Looks like we're missing something. Alright. When I find this crow area, I'm going to make my first big edit, I think, because I was looking around for about 2 full minutes in the ground and graves next to the church, and I did not find it. So I came back and held down X longer, and then went back and got the crow. So this is me coming back. I actually saw that there was an inspect thing on the side of the mausoleum we were just down inside of, so be sure to inspect that as well. It's going to become the sigil piece of evidence. I have no idea what Kleptoth is or how the investigator does. Maybe it's like a demon or something. But now we are back up looking for the crow piece, and we'll eventually find it here. It's toward one of the back graves, more to the left of where I am right now. A lot of them look similar. It's near one of the ones that kind of looks like a little house with the roof. I think it's back here next to this tree on the left. There we go. And it's not a dead crow, it's a statue of a crow. We're going to put it back in its place. Alright, so we're taking it back to the mausoleum, then we can pull the handle and light up that bottom room. And that's going to reveal our final piece of evidence, so then we can do the chronology. Okay. This is actually a really cool animation. It sets like oil on fire. Pretty nice fire effects and lighting. Love it. Alright, 2 points to inspect here. The head. Go through a lot of causes of death. And that ends up being where you touch the body to do the chronology, but we do not have every piece of evidence yet, so it will not let us into that. But as you might see, there's like a crow dagger sticking out of the guy, so we're going to take that, and that's actually the question mark piece of evidence. So we're going to go back up and stick that in, I think, the rock or the stump here. I guess it's a stump. You wouldn't be able to really stick a dagger in a rock. I'm looking around, seeing if there were any other inspect things. Alright, but I guess that was it, because now we're able to enter the chronology. This time I'm actually going to show this full phase where I had mentioned in the first guide I made for depression that you have to go to all of the blue points before you're able to assign a number in the order. So here I'm going to show what that looks like. You have to get them all to appear, otherwise they're just like sparks. So there's 2. Head up the stairs here, there's 2 more, one to the left, one to the right. And it's, to me, like impossible to have any idea what the order is the first time you see these. Especially logically, to me, what would be the order was not the order for this one as well. Okay, so that looks like they're killing the guy, but he seems to be alive in all of the others, so to me that's like the final one. That could be the first one to me because they're searching. So I was really confused. But here it looks like they're just talking, nothing's happened yet, so took that as the first one. And here they're all still alive and they're not like attacking him yet, so these 2 were the middle ones to me as far as I knew, but I wasn't sure if this was like 2 or 3 because his head's down, but then they seem to be forcing him in, so I don't know. Maybe it was like a threat and then he backed up and was on his knees. So I'm going to go with that. Alright, so we've assigned the one closer to the door, number 2, and the one a little bit back from the door, number 3. I think we just did. This will be 4 with the actual murder, because this other one, it's only back to the 2 people. And this was actually the correct order. So when you hit Y here, you'll see the whole animation, but I'm going to skip it again just for sake of length, not make the video a couple minutes longer. The lights are going to come back down here, which is where we already were. So we're going to be engaged in this final little cutscene. And then we're going to get the trophy, which is denial. So that will do it for this guide. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that was useful. And I will be back with probably at least a couple more guides for this game soon, because I'm loving every second of it. I'm probably going to make a guide for everything, so maybe there'll be several more guides. Alright, but again, I'll finally shut up. Here's the trophy unlock for denial, and I will see you for the next video.